Kerry-Ann?
Greetings, faculty, guests, parents, alumni, and class of 2024. We entered college at a tumultuous time, the year 2020, August 24th. A year marked by escalating violence against women, outrage over George Floyd's death, rampant misinformation on social media, amidst the greater pandemic of fear and isolation. We lived a dual existence, the familiar faces our classmates knew on Zoom and the masked persona we reintroduced to those same classmates in person. I remember navigating the dining hall restrictions and the awkwardness of sitting 2 people at a table big enough to seat 6. We all remember virtual classes and the masks that hid not only our mouths, but our hearts, despite an initial fracture in our college experience where social and distance were one and the same. We persevered. And as I think and reflect on what we've overcome, I think it more fruitful to ponder on who we will become. Growing up as a Black Zimbabwean girl in South Africa, I quickly became familiar with the notion of Ubuntu, a word derived from the Zulu phrase umuntu, ngubuntu, ngabantu, which means that a person is a person through other people. For me, Ubuntu is the internal program that makes us human. It is the authenticity that defines our humanity and amplifies our interconnectedness. Ubuntu transcends the confines of age, religion, and culture. It looks beyond the horizons of location and race. It is a willingness to look in the eyes of one unfamiliar and say, I see you. But most importantly, it is seeing yourself in their eyes. Ubuntu encompasses compassion, perseverance, generosity, and understanding. It is the spirit to be found in the grief we are collectively experiencing from the passing of Christopher Alvin, a beloved student in our school community. Ubuntu is the professors who take time to meet with you for coffee and help you discover how to pursue your passion. It's the classmates who are brilliant and funny and make the class a warm and safe environment to take risks and not look dumb. Ubuntu is the dining hall staff who ask how we are doing while creating for us delicious meals. Ubuntu is saying a thank you note to the custodial staff that care for our spaces and greeting the ground staff that maintain the aesthetic beauty of our campus. It's our school spirit at our home sports events, whether we win or lose, and the ways that we hold open the door for strangers. We have taken the hardship and the lessons that we have learnt, and we have nurtured and supported each other. We have fought for and cheered for our community. This is Ubuntu. We have flourished. Our experience has not been perfect, with only mountaintop moments, but we have never stopped trying. We have never stopped becoming everything we have desired to become. Despite the pandemic, people still hoped, we still dreamt. Students still slept in Gotti as pre-med students strive to survive. B-school students consistently dressed up for class, ready to network and engage. Arts and sciences students ideated, created, and argued, as Jepson students modeled leadership through service. And as we all go out into the world to do many beautiful, exciting, beautiful, and wonderful things, my hope is that we'd think of the greater question, not what we might do, but who we will become as a people, as a community. Let us be reminded that our year is not defined by the unprecedented circumstances that launched our entry into college. Rather, we are another example of the ability we all have to overcome challenges and obstacles together. I want to give thanks to my family, friends, mentors, and professors for carrying me through college in the spirit of Ubuntu, but ultimately my Lord Jesus Christ, who in him I live, move, and have my being, and the greatest sense of Ubuntu. Apart from him, I can do and have done nothing. And so I hope through seeing the spirit of Ubuntu in the hearts of our community members and graduates in big and small ways, that you would be inspired to be a people infused with Ubuntu. So I say to the class of 2024, go out and create, go out and impact, go out and put your name on something. But while you are in the rise and the run, the grind of success or the joy of contentment, whatever you decide to pursue, never forget the power, the prevalence and the privilege of human connection, and the value that your existence brings to those around you. I'm glad we got to persevere and flourish together, because Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Ngabantu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kerry-Ann.